I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
All right, well, we are back, finally. We had to take about, 6 to 8 months off. Mostly it was enforced by YouTube.
Some of it.
Most of our videos have been removed, but we have gone through a special misinformation training course by Bill Gates and Bob YouTube, so we are good to go now. So we know what not to say and what to say.
Right.
So...
yeah, and part of it was busy summer.
Busy.
We had to, we had our garden. We had a lot of canning. What else did we do? I got started at new job in April. What else? There's something else. Oh, Lennox got married.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, there was a lot going on. Plus our YouTube training camp. So, but we're back. Hopefully, it's
touch and go.
Yeah.
It really is touch and go.
And it's quite a process to do one of these. Well, while I feel it's like alleviating, it's like therapeutic to talk about things that grind me, like really push my buttons. It's kind of like also got to carve out some time. Luckily, it's raining right now because I'm supposed to be mowing the lawn.
Yeah, but we also learned you can't just talk about the important things.
No.
You have to, YouTube told me, you've got to talk about pop culture and things of that nature. And so I want to get into some things that have happened since we've been gone. One, Grammy Award-winning actress and movie superstar. She was formerly married to Harrison Ford and Ellen DeGeneres. She was the star of Modern Family and Dharma and Greg. And anyway, she passed away. The details are still a little murky. I think, I'm not certain.
Like 12 weeks ago that happened?
Right. It's still murky though.
Oh, okay.
I feel, I'm not sure, but I think what really happened, and my guess is, her Tesla actually malfunctioned and drove into the house and killed her. That's what I think happened.
I don't even know, really. I barely know what you're talking about. So,
either way,
I know it's important to you. So
yeah, she was one of my favorites. I loved her in so many things, but it happens. And then Queen died.
Yeah,
so,
that was crushing.
Well, they were good
people,
but now we've got Prince Charles, so I think he's going to turn it around.
Oh yeah, maybe the whole world.
They call him the Donald Trump of Britain. I think that's what they call him now. So.
I think I have heard that a time or two.
All right. So other than that, there was a lot of other stars that died. And the one thing I noticed on all of them, everyone that had died, they were vaccinated. So, but I mean, that doesn't mean, well, no, that's just, I'm not saying that's what caused it. I'm just saying that's a coincidence.
Yeah, it was a coincidence.
But
now this is going to get canceled. Yeah, it is.
But, so we got a lot to talk about. What did you want to talk about first? Maybe I know you love Ron DeSantis and what he did with drawing attention to immigrants.
I mean, when you want to draw attention to something, you got to do something big, right? Mm-hmm. Most people don't care. They're like, oh, that's your problem. The people who are real open borders, let everybody come here. We can afford it. They only say that until they show up outside their home. And then it's like, crap. But what do you think the border towns are going through? That's been happening to them for years, and there's more than ever now. So he, decided to do a wake-up call, and look what happened.
But it was more like a human trafficking, I see. He trafficked them to Martha's Vineyard. He knew that there were only, I think, 60 open mansions, Airbnb-type facilities there. And they didn't have the resources. They didn't have, there weren't a lot of Mexican restaurants on Martha's Vineyard. No. It's almost all oysters and wine bars.
Yeah, not a lot of money. Some of the residents are poor, I think. So.
Right. Well, they didn't have the resources for 50 people.
That's true.
So, I just think it was awful, and I hope he gets, prosecuted for what happened to them.
I like you say that.
I don't know.
Sense.
I'm going to play a clip of the video too. It was powerful. Just, I know it was only 48 hours, but the bond that those vineyards, Martha's people made with them. Yeah. I mean, I saw a few selfies. And then there was actually some of the children, while they were escorting them to the army base, to their cages, the children were running after the bus, kind of like a Homeward Bound when Bobby was chasing after Shadow type of thing. So it was pretty emotional, and that was amazing to me. But and the GoFundMe, they also have a GoFundMe now that money is going to go. I guess the main thing they're going to do is they're going to have a new bus they're going to buy with that, so that if anyone comes again, they can load them on the bus immediately and bus them away.
Oh, you mean they don't need the National Guard?
No, they're going to have their own bus to just bus them away if DeSantis tries to human traffic anyone else to the island.
Yeah, okay. So,
unless, of course, they are able to trim hedges and do some of the yard work around the facilities. So.
Well, that is resourceful of those Martha's Vineyard people.
Right. No. So, I mean, it was a feel-good story, I think, all the way around, except for the human trafficking.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at all. I wasn't mad at all. I never uttered the word hypocrite. Mm-mm. Never came out of my mouth.
No. But either way, I think it's all resolved now. I feel as though this has drawn enough attention now that the border is now finally going to be fully open for everyone that needs to come.
Good. Oh, that's such a relief. The more, the merrier. You know, it does not say RSVP on the Statue of Liberty, if you remember correctly.
No, it does not.
So, all right. So moving on, what else did we have to talk about? There's been so many things that have happened since the last episode, which was like in February.
Right. Well, I mean, now Trump, he's got all these documents that he's been hiding. And I mean, I go on this, there's this web page called Yahoo, and you can make comments. And so there's a story on that. And then I'll read, and everyone's talking about the nuclear codes that he had. And that he had all of these secret documents. Yeah, and I even saw a picture with a folder, and it said right on it, top secret. And it was from Trump's house, from what I gathered.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right there, who was he going to sell that to? China? Probably his buddy Putin.
Probably Putin.
I wouldn't be surprised. Mm-mm. So.
Well, and, you know, he did have the codes.
Right.
So that can be scary.
The thing about those nuclear codes, too, from what I hear, is they never change them.
No.
They keep those the same I mean...
They can't keep thinking of new numbers.
The same nuclear codes that Abraham Lincoln had are the same ones that Trump had.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I mean, back then, obviously, it wasn't nuclear.
No.
It was tar and feathered stuff.
Yeah,
but
tar and feathered
nevertheless. So, I mean, luckily... the FBI got those codes because now Trump can't sell them to Russia.
Right.
Because if Russia got those codes, I mean, just think of what they could do with them. Even though Russia actually has more nuclear weapons than we are, so I don't know what they do with them.
I know. And you know what's so weird is that it's really nice that they do that, though. That they don't make it hard for, like, the next president to have to, you know.
Right. New codes.
I mean, like, think about what a pain in the butt it is. If somebody gets fired from, like, your place of employment, they change the locks. Mm-hmm. That's a pain in the butt.
Well, like,
who wants to change stuff? Who wants to change?
Every 90 days, I have to change my email password.
Me too.
But now,
it sucks.
If the nuclear codes are going to stay the same, then it's so much easier for the next guy.
Why can't we say that to our employers? Listen, if the nuclear codes stay the same, why can't our passwords stay the same?
I don't know. I just hope he hasn't sold them already, because then we're screwed.
He is a sneaky little bastard.
He is. But other than that, though, he's been doing well. I think he's going to run. I think it's going to be him, and I think John Voight is looking to jump in.
I'm not hedging my bet.
Scott Baio has talked about it. Kirk Cameron.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, Cameron Baio. That'd be a good ticket.
Cameron Baio would be a good.
Yeah, I'd vote for them.
Oh yeah, no, because just think of their acting skills alone. Their presentations, unbelievable.
Yeah. Can't. You have to entertain Professor Bunt's sister tonight.
No, he just doesn't want to be alone tonight, buddy. It's so simple. All I have to do is find somebody else to entertain her.
Who is...
So, but I don't know what's going to happen. James Woods might be in there. I mean, we need to get some of those conservative celebrities.
I really like John Voight. Yeah,
John Voight?
Yeah. With whom? Who would be his running mate?
John Voight? Probably Burt Reynolds.
I think he's dead.
What? No.
Did he die?
No, that was Farrah Fawcett.
No,
Farrah
she
Fawcett.
didn't die, did she?
Yes.
When?
Yes, a long time ago.
Same day as the other lady.
Oh, wait, I'm thinking Lonnie Anderson.
She died! She didn't die.
I don't know. Well,
we'll figure it out.
Episode 2, we'll
figure it out. We'll see
stuff.
who we want to write in on the ballot. That's what I'm writing in.
But,
well, they never have my guy. I got to switch parties too. Right. Yep. Because I'm still a Constitution Party.
I'm sticking with mine. Conservative Communist.
No, I know.
You cannot beat that.
You should, but whose name are you going to write in for your party?
I don't. If Putin could get in, is he a U.S. citizen?
Oh. And we don't like Putin. What are you, a Russian asset?
Yeah, me and Trump, man. We love Putin.
Okay, you're getting banned.
Wow. Why? You can't say you can say you love Putin.
You can't say you love Putin.
Oh.
Don't you remember anything from the camp?
No.
You can't say anything that's not. You have to say bad stuff about everything that leans to the right. You have to say bad stuff.
No. Let's get off that.
Yeah.
Before we get banned again. Oh. Another huge thing that happened. The pandemic is over.
The pandemic is over.
Joe Biden said it.
I know he said it. I think there was some walking back on that, though.
The virus is still here, but it's no longer a pandemic.
Okay. Well, I don't like to talk about anything that has the C word and the number 19 in it because of the whole.
Well,
I don't
know, but I mean, if the president says it, you can't say that's misinformation.
No, you kind of can't.
But I am gonna wait to see what science has to say.
Yeah.
So whenever Fauci talks,
I don't want to say that either. Let's not say that.
No, you can say that. He is science.
I know, but I don't know if we're supposed to say that.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at my notes from the camp because I think you're crossing into dangerous territory. So,
I do have. We're gonna show right now, real quick. Just here's a video. You know how Joe Biden had fallen over a bike? Well, I've got a clip of Kamala Harris also doing very similar actions here. That's interesting how that all came about. I'm hoping she's okay. I haven't heard much about this.
Well, the funny thing is I thought everybody had chipped together and got Biden a motorcycle. Maybe that was his and she borrowed it.
That could be. I don't know.
Because, he had to upgrade from that bicycle